You've probably seen this before, and if you haven't, you're about to.
They're called fidget spinners.
Fidget spinner? Fidget spinner. My daughter has one. You just kind of put it on your finger and spin it around like this.
Fidget spinners are the hottest gadget of 2017. They're marketed as stress relievers assisting with anxiety and ADHD. But due to their cheap price and simple amusement, they've become popular with pretty much everyone.
I'm way too young to get old.
And if history tells us anything, they're also about to become the newest flavor of the week. Here are some other crazes that have vanished as fast as they appeared. The Pet Rock.
The Pet Rock begins its life on the beaches of Baja California.
The original fad. The Pet Rock was a sensation in the 1970s. A sensation that lasted about 6 months, until people realized they really didn't do anything.
That one woman who bought one of these brought it back saying it was moving in the box when she bought it, but when she got it home, it stopped moving.
Cabbage Patch Kids.
You'd have to have been in hiding not to know by now that the phenomenon of the Cabbage Patch Kids is going through the country like a brush fire.
Released in the 1980s, Cabbage Patch dolls became the must-have toys for kids. While they're still sold today, nothing will compare to the doll's original high demand that even caused the now infamous Cabbage Patch riots. Pogs. Before 90s kids discovered the internet, Pogs were everywhere. These small circular caps descended from games of stacking milk caps, and naturally became an inexplicable phenomenon. Beanie Babies. Quite possibly the biggest craze of the 1990s were the Beanie Babies. Beanie Babies were filled with beans, not stuffing, to give them that real signature look. If you grew up in the 90s and didn't have a Beanie Baby, you weren't living.
What's that? Me up! It's my Furbies.
Furbies. The only rival to Beanie Babies were Furbies. These weird owls became the it toy in 1998, when they originally retailed for about $20 or $30, but were quickly resold for hundreds more. And they're still pretty creepy. Tamagotchis. A natural evolution of the Pet Rock. This was a virtual companion that you kept in your pocket, although most people just remember having to feed them and clean up their poop. Crocs.
Crocs, the everyday footwear, are almost everywhere these days.
Crocs may be the most polarizing footwear ever created. But there was a time when everyone had a pair. And if you're still wearing them today, you should probably reconsider. Silly bands.
What are these things called?
Silly bands!
Most recently, these rubber bracelets took off simply because they were shaped like animals and funny objects. They were all the rage. But then came the fidget spinner, and here we are. What will they come up with next?